Hello there and happy Easter Monday to you. Thank you so much for joining us on Business Nigeria. We wish you all the best that comes with this season. And these are the stories we are tracking for you right at this time. Vice President Senator Shettima calls for synergy among MDAs. Nigeria, UK dipping ties to boost gas sector regulatory framework. Stocks and dollar fall as Trump's Fed's attacks resounds nerves. Well, in our analysis today, we would start with the global markets. Yes, I think that's where we would start from. The S&P 500, that's what we see today, that it is down. Asian equities and U.S. stock features slid today as anxieties over tariffs and public criticism of the Federal Reserve by President Donald Trump hit sentiments, pushing the dollar down sharply and catapulting gold to a record high. Gold has been doing pretty well since all of this started, and Trump launched a series of attacks against Federal Chair Jerome Powell, with his team evaluating whether they could fire Mr. Powell or a move that has great consequences for the central bank's independence and for the global markets. Now, let's see what the markets are looking like. Most of the markets were closed on Friday, and some, including most of the European markets, remained on holiday for Easter Monday. But S&P 500, like I said earlier, is down 0.64%. And NASDAQ futures also is 0.53%. All of these markets I'm analyzing this afternoon are bleeding in red, just like the color of my tie. Yes, nickel is also down 1%. And it was steady before this happened. Taiwanese stocks slipped 1%. But the Chinese stocks inch higher as Trump tariffs have roiled financial markets, triggered a sell-off in treasuries and the dollar in April that cast fresh doubts on the long-held belief in the status of the United States assets. Not looking good at all, I must tell you. But let's see what the oil market is also looking like this Easter Monday afternoon. Crude oil prices fell more than 1.5% today as investors once again focused on concerns that United States tariff on its trading partner will create economic headwinds that will reduce fuel demand growth. U.S. West Texas intermediate crude fell to sell for $63.75 per barrel with a decline of 1.44%. That's it here, a dip in red. Brent also sells for $67.05 per barrel with a downward price review of 1.34%. Now, for Bonnie Light is selling for $78.62 and it's also down at 2.84%. For the OPEC basket, dealers offer $68.06 per barrel and the margin is 0.01%.